Mumbai has always had a center. It has shifted over the decades, following wealth, following ambition, following the people who arrived early enough to shape what came next. Ballard Estate when the British built their empire here. Nariman Point when India built its own. Bandra Kurla Complex when the banks and the multinationals needed a new address. Each shift took a generation to complete. Each shift was obvious in hindsight and invisible to the people who were too late. Worli is where the current shift has arrived, and for the first time the sea has made sure it will stay. Worli was a fishing village once, the kind of place the city looked past on its way to somewhere else. Then the mills closed, the land opened, and the developers who understood Mumbai's geometry arrived first. They did not come because Worli was fashionable. They came because a peninsula surrounded by the Arabian Sea on 3 sides, sitting at the precise midpoint between South Mumbai and the western suburbs, is a geographic argument that requires no commentary. The Bandra-Worli Sea Link confirmed it in 2009. The Coastal Road confirmed it again in 2024. Metro Line 3 confirmed it once more in 2025. 3 of the largest infrastructure investments in Mumbai's history, converging on the same peninsula within 15 years. Cities make these decisions when they have already reached a conclusion. What Worli has become is visible in its skyline. The names building here today are the names that define Indian real estate. And these are the institutions that deploy capital across the country and the world, and they have chosen to concentrate their most consequential projects on this peninsula. The collective land investment by India's leading developers in Worli has crossed 7,000 crore rupees in recent years alone. This is what it looks like when the most capable builders in the country agree on where India's most enduring residential address will stand. The people choosing to live here are making the same statement with their presence that the developers are making with their capital. India's wealthiest families are arriving at this address. Entrepreneurs, industrialists, founders, the people who build the companies that build this economy. They are placing their most permanent asset in Worli, and they are doing it at prices that reflect exactly what they understand this address to be worth across the long term. In a city of 21 million people, Worli holds 4,600 residential units in total. That number will rise by no meaningful amount. The sea has guaranteed the supply, and the demand arriving here belongs to people for whom price is a secondary consideration to permanence. India is in the middle of a wealth creation moment unlike anything this country has produced before. 207 billionaires today, 313 forecast by 2031. The capital being generated by this wave is looking for addresses that will carry its standard forward across generations. Worli is where that capital is arriving, concentrating and holding. The skyline being built here right now is the skyline India's wealthiest families will call home for the next 50 years. Integrow has spent years operating inside this market at the transaction level, underwriting deals, understanding the land, building relationships with the developers, constructing Worli's next generation of towers, knowing which positions within this micro market carry genuine structural advantage that will compound across time. That ground level presence is what makes the co-investment opportunity Integrow brings to you different in kind from what a market report or a broker can offer. The work has been done. The relationships exist. The position has been identified within a market that the most capable developers in India have already staked their reputations on. The window to participate on the right terms is open now. It is defined and it is finite. The families anchoring their wealth here have made their decision. Have you?